Deserve is a strong word to use, if you ask me. However, I think we can all agree that Electronic Arts has so far proven themselves undeserving of having an exclusive Star Wars licensing deal. Something I and many others felt was the wrong, if not the worst company that could get this deal. But in the spirit of giving chances, we gave them a chance. After all, we thought, people want a new Battlefront game, and EA has DICE at their beck and call. Now we all see how that worked out. And if the recent rumors are to be believed, Disney is thinking,
I've made a huge mistake.
and wants out. Or more accurately, they want EA out of the game, and they're shopping around for a new publisher. The two names they got floating around, Ubisoft and Activision Blizzard. Now I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking the same thing. You want to get sodomized in the mouth or the ass? I know what Disney's thinking. Besides EA, who's the next biggest video game publishers out there? Ubisoft and Activision would certainly be on that list. But there are other options. And if you ask me, there's also another way entirely. Let's see, I got a list here of possible companies in front of me. Let's see. Ubisoft. Oof, well, they'll make an open world game that has 120 hours worth of things to do. But 100 of those hours consist of the player running around finding collectibles, most likely. Oh, and yeah, there'll probably be some kind of like quirky, quote unquote, hip character or thing in an effort to, to what they perceive as satisfying the targeted demographic. Activision Blizzard, a second place Electronic Arts, Take-Two Interactive, an embryonic Electronic Arts, Square Enix. They can potentially develop good games, but only if they can set the release date at like the dawn of a new age or something. They've also been pretty bad at publishing games so far. Shout out to IO Interactive for wrestling Hitman away from them though. Now give Jasper Kidd a call, god damn it. Let's see what else we got. Bandai Namco. No. Capcom. No. Konami. God no. Devolver Digital. I don't know. Could you imagine though? Pixel art Star Wars. I wouldn't be completely against it, but every game? Yeah, I don't know about that. Sega. I don't know if they have the resources for it though. Bethesda. Now, okay, I might be open to this as long as they don't develop the games themselves. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna hate on Bethesda games. I enjoy them quite a bit, but even though they started out kind of rocky on the publishing side of things, they've since gotten a lot better at it. What I would personally find ideal is if Disney adopted the LucasArts format of brand licensing. They could rent the IP out to different developers. To give an exclusive deal to one publisher is incredibly limiting. If LucasArts had done that, we never would have gotten KOTOR 2, BioWare, Obsidian Entertainment, Raven Software, Sony, Rebellion Developments even got to make 2 handheld Star Wars games. Pandemic Studios, Totally Games, who no longer exist, but they made the X-Wing and TIE Fighter games. This is it. This was the way. In today's landscape, you got even more choices. Star Wars RPG, Obsidian, CD Projekt Red, Star Wars RTS, or a real-time tactics game, Relic Entertainment, Firaxis, Creative Assembly, first-person shooter, Machine Games, id Software, Star Wars adventure game, we go right back to Naughty Dog. Story-driven games, Telltale Games, imagine if they got their hands on Star Wars. There's too many possibilities to limit it to a single company that puts more faith in marketing data and focus groups than they do in the talents of their own developers.